Hello guys, my name is Pete with myjewelrybench.com. Welcome back, and today we're going to try something a little bit different. During the global pandemic, or whatever the heck you want to call it, I've decided to help out some of the retailers that I work with, and I'm going to be listing here, or showing here, some of the watches that they currently have for sale. So before we get into this watch, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it does help my channel grow. Let's get started. The Submariner was released in 1954 by Rolex, and it was not the first watch to include this style of hands. So if we look at those hands closely, you can see that's a pretty traditional style of Rolex hands that appears on most Submariners, but this was not the first model to include these. The Submariner released in a production run of about 6,200 watches, and it became very popular over time. It became very, very popular in the mid-60s as it appeared in many James Bond movies, and that really helped it grow. This particular model is a 2001 black on black, all original bezel, original dial, original hands, original band Submariner. If we look closely, you can see, and I'll put some photos on here, it is etched and engraved with the Rolex logo and the serial number on the inside bezel ring, which is always a good thing to have. This particular version of the Submariner also comes with a 30-135 movement, which we know is a tried and true movement that Rolex has used for many years. It is a very good watch movement. It's very accurate, it's easy to maintain, and if you take care of your watch, it will last you more than your lifetime. The Submariner was originally released in this model run to include, like many other Submariners, a water depth of about 200 meters, and that is true with all the Submariners, and I believe that when they're new, they're going to hold up very, very well. But you have to remember that as a watch ages with time, that its ability to repel water or retain its waterproof ability is going to decrease as the watch case wears. And where we have the wear is sometimes on the crown, the case tube, and while those can all be replaced, something you have to consider. Also, the gaskets in the watch, and there are several gaskets in these models. There's several gaskets in the crown and case tube, as well as a waterproof gasket on the back cover. There's also a gasket typically found under the bezel ring, and that also helps to protect the watch with its water resistance and waterproof abilities. The black on black Rolex model is still one of the most popular. It is not the most popular brand. The one that's most desirable, obviously, is the blue bezel, blue dial. That's still the two-tone with the 18-karat gold and stainless steel band and case is still the most desirable and most collectible. This particular watch, you can see, has the black on black with the silver hands with the white luminescence, and it all works really well. And you can see we still have some glow in that dial. A well-maintained Submariner will last many, many decades, and I've seen these watches hold up very well over time, as they're just a fantastic watch, and most people who own these watches will take care of them. This particular model, as you can see from both the video and the pictures that I'm going to post, has the original Rolex crown. It also, everything in this watch is original. I believe if the service was done correctly, and I'm told that the service was done several times to this watch, the mainspring obviously will have been replaced, as well as many parts that wear out if they were done at the factory. And we have a working bezel, so that works well. We also have watch sets and winds correctly. So I'm just going to unscrew the crown, we'll give it a wind, And if I pull out, I can change the date. And you can see that works perfectly, as well as setting the time. And I'm just going to go around here. And we should switch to the 21st, which is perfect. That is not today's date. And here's an example. If you look at the gasket on the case tube, you can see that black line, which is a silicone gasket, is in place there. So let me give you the retail specs of this particular watch. This watch is being offered by a retailer that I work with, and they are offering this watch at an asking price of $9,000. There might be some play in that. If you're interested in purchasing this model or getting more information on this model, please give me an email or a shot on Facebook, and I will get you in touch with the retailer, and they can give you all the details and availability of this particular watch. This watch does not include any paperwork, nor does it include a box. However, I know the retailer, and they will help you obtain a box if you're looking for a box of this particular era. That would be a Submariner style box. They can help you get one. However, remember, it won't be original because the original owner of this watch did not keep that information, nor did he keep his box. I'm just going to turn this back to the 12 o'clock position. And there we go. This also has the original buckle and band, or bracelet as most people like to call them. It works well, and it does show a little bit of wear, but I think for the most part that's just normal wear. These can be polished to perfection if you want. However, you just have to remember that you just have to have some caution taken when having these restored, and use a person who's going to restore it should be at least experienced with Rolex bands and cases. Guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in this watch, again, please contact me through my Facebook contacts. You can send me a direct message through the My Jewelry Bench Facebook page, and I will get in touch with you, and we can make arrangements to pass you on to the retailer, who will then go through the entire watch with you, its availability, and like I said, if there is any negotiation on the price, they will discuss that with you, as I'm not authorized to. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you like this video.